T.A.G, very nice, very evil.
Yeah, that's T.A.G shit.
Free fall as I die through the kaleidoscope in my mind. No rope up to climb. Gotta remind myself that I'm fine. Mama, I don't really.
What up? Welcome to another episode of Hot Tag / Car Chronicles Reviews with T.A.G in collaboration with the Less Than Stealthy Ninjas. I know that was a lot, but hey, I represent both sides. Okay? I represent both. But today I'm representing T.A.G and I'm joined by Less Than Stealthy Ninjas' own Iranya Miss, aka Iranya Sita. Say what's up to the people, Iranya Sita.
What's up?
Now, of course, as you can see in the background, and as you can see from Iranya's name, and as you can see from the motion Iranya's throwing up, we are here to talk about WWE's Bad Blood that happened this past Saturday in Atlanta, Georgia, and it was a show. It was a show. They went out there, displayed some violence.
Yes.
We had some returns. We had some just all around interesting and good matches. And we ain't gonna stall any. Let me get my camera right. Hold on. We won't stall any longer. We're gonna go ahead and get to it because the show opened up with a good old Hell in a Cell. We had CM Punk taking on Drew McIntyre. Hi, kids. Do you like violence? Because that's what this match was, violence personified, and it was violence personified in some of the best ways. So let me ask you this, Iranya, before we really get into it. Has there ever been anybody in your life you would want to lock in a Hell in a Cell and go one-on-one with?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, there you go. But this match was good from the get-go. This was arguably match of the night, a match of the year contender, all of that. Punk and Drew went out there and had them a match. Not only that, but it was blood involved.
Yeah.
Both men, CM Punk bled first, and then Drew bled second. And when Drew bled. They went out there and had a physical just match. Like I appreciate how both of these men who are in their 40s. No, wait, Drew's not in his 40s yet. I don't think.
Is he?
Oh, let me see. I don't think Drew is in his 40s yet. I think Drew is like 39. Hold on. 39. He'll be 40 next year. But Drew McIntyre, who was 39, and CM Punk, who was like, what, 43?
Yeah, he's 43 or 44.
Oh, 45.
Okay.
They went out there and stole the show. Literally. I appreciate the back and forth. I appreciate the violence. I appreciate the storytelling. This was a way to blow off a feud. If you really wanted to end the feud, this was your way to end the feud because, yeah, so much so. So, let me rewind. Closing moments of the match. Drew had Punk down. Drew tried to get a little cute. He had a bag. He went over to Punk, and it was a bag of beads. He had a bag of beads that to represent the bracelet that he broke. And he was pouring it all over Punk. Then he tried to go for a Claymore kick. He missed, but Drew didn't land on top of the steel steps. He hit the corner of the steel steps, and it was like, my picture fell from my head. See, that's what happens when you do live broadcasting. Hold on, but It was just the fact that the level of violence we had, and then to top it off with the fact that that moment of him hitting them steel steps, and then Punk deciding, okay, bet, while Drew is down, I'm gonna get that chain, I'm gonna wrap it around my knee, I'm gonna get a handful of them beads, stuff it in Drew's mouth, and then proceed to hit him with a nasty go to sleep. 1, 2, 3. CM Punk is your winner. And boy, oh boy, that was a match.
It was.
Now, this was shown on social media, as you can see. Drew legitimately, hold on, let me take the banner off. Drew, as our people would say, got his wig split.
Yeah. To the white people.
Let him know how you feel about Drew getting his wig split.
Now look here, okay? We all know that I love me some Drew. He's fine and beautiful and handsome. I'm not excited that he got his wig split. However, he also had it coming to him.
Facts.
I mean, I'm just saying. So that was kind of on him. I don't wish harm on nobody to the white meat. However, you've been talking all this shit and doing the most. Well,
you got the most done back to you.
That's right. Now you got a bandage on your head, you know? So just remember that next time.
And all these staples.
Right. Ouch.
Ouch. Ouch indeed. But yeah, that was a great way to end a feud, a spectacular way to start the show. And yeah, there was some ups and downs, don't get me wrong. But the consensus throughout the whole show, it was not a bad show.
Right.
It was not a bad show. Right. So shout outs to Punk from getting the dub. Shout outs to Punk being the ultimate victor. Next up, we have for the WWE Women's Championship, you got the champ Nia Jax defending against Bayley. Now, Bayley earned the right after she beat Naomi to get that title shot. And here we are. Finally, Bayley gets her rematch from SummerSlam where Nia took the belt off of her. And funny enough, I don't know if Aranya knew this, but these two ladies were 6-6. So this was kind of an unofficial tiebreaker.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, this was an unofficial tiebreaker between them two, and I loved it. Yeah. I've always had a liking for both Bayley and Nia, and I appreciate that, you know, Nia has been treated as this just unstoppable force, and that, you know, and that, you know, Bayley is like, I'm getting my belt back, fam.
Right.
I want my belt back, and I'm getting it back. I'm getting it up off of you. And I also appreciate that looming threat of, can Tiffany Stratton or will Tiffany Stratton cash in?
Right.
You know, Nia been talking mad spicy.
Yeah.
To Tiffany, and hey,
you know,
hey. So, but midway through the match, so it was weird how the ref took the bump, but somewhere in how the ref was down on all fours, Becky kicks Nia. Nia falls on the ref. Here comes Tiffany. Tiffany starts, you know, she ends up getting Bayley down. And then while the ref is recovering, she's looking like, ooh, should I though? So the ref had the briefcase, but it was never officially announced she was cashing in. But ultimately, with all the kerfluffle and all of the BS, Nia retains.
Can I just say,
go ahead.
How Nia sat up?
Oh yes, Nia sat up like the Undertaker. Undertaker looking like, "Fuck you doing?"
Oh man, I laughed so hard.
I totally forgot she did sit up like the Undertaker, looking like, "Fuck you doing?" It's like she had a Money in the Bank censor put in her, and she was like, There's a
She got up
disturbance.
like a mama who heard something pop in the other room. The kid's supposed to be in the bed. I know you lying.
And she looking like, "Fuck you doing?"
I love that. That was so funny to me.
And then, of course, she was like, "Nah. I wasn't trying to cash in, big dog. I'm just trying to help." And then, explicitly, Nia was like, "Look here, you better off paying attention to that match with Liv and Rhea, or you better go down to NXT and cash in on Roxanne or Kalani, because you keep playing with fire." And she was like, "No, my queen, I'll never cash in on you.
Mm-hmm.
It was a misunderstanding."
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, Nia retained, and we'll see what happens going forward. But Nia was not fucking around with that cash in.
She was not. She was not.
Next up on the list, hold on, we got a grudge match, literally Bad Blood, between former friends, former brother in arms. We have, go ahead and say it, Irania.
Damian
Priest versus Finn Balor in a grudge match. And this match definitely deserved to be on the card, because once again, with the name Bad Blood, there's definitely been bad blood, and it's been brewing. Go ahead and let the people in on what you thought of this match here.
Well, first of all, in case anyone missed it, I love Damian. Okay, love him.
She does.
Every time I see him, I'm just like, I just want to hug him. So if you ever see this, Mr. Priest, por favor. Okay. I think this was a long time coming too, because Finn is always talking shit, being this little, I'm a Billy Badass little tiny man, so I think it was a lot going on during this match too.
Yeah, because of course, at some point the Judgment Day had to come out. So
of course, I mean, it wouldn't be a match if they didn't come from underneath the stage, roll out from behind some bleachers,
magically appear
behind some smoke. But I did think it was a good match, because one thing I can't take away from Finn Balor is his athleticism. He has good athleticism. He got fight in him. I would have ran out of fight a long time ago, because the size difference between him and Damian Priest. No. If I walk up on,
that is the one thing that I can appreciate with Finn. No matter the size, he's like, what?
Yeah.
What?
I'd be like this. No. I'm cool.
You got it, big dog.
Right. Literally. Like, nah, I'm good. But I thought it was still a good match, and like I said, I always enjoy seeing somebody who has fight in them.
Yeah.
I don't like to see people who are easily intimidated or not so easily intimidated, by size or whatever. So I knew it was going to be a good match, even though sometimes I just want to take Sheamus's shillelagh and take Finn's knees out.
Damn. Take the man's knees from him.
Both of them, 2 knees, leg braces. But it was still a good match.
Damn, she said both of them.
Both of them.
But yeah, Carlito and JD tried, but to no avail. Damian gets that dub, and we'll see if his Judgment Days are behind him, or will this be the feud that never ends.
Right.
But we shall see going forward. Next up, we get Triple H, my favorite wrestler of all time. I don't care, fight me. He comes out to announce about the largest attendance and things like that. But there was something else in the ring. It was a title covered up in the ring. And he was explaining at Crown Jewel, that's coming up in, I think he said 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
No, like 4 weeks. I want to say it's like early November. So
I
like
was like,
4
is it
weeks.
4 weeks? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was in 4 weeks. What's going to happen is, so for those who remember the old way of doing Survivor Series, they used to do champions versus champions. Raw champions, Raw Intercontinental versus US, Raw's World Champion versus that. So it's for the last couple of years, it's been done away with War Games. But he announced that at this year's Crown Jewel going forward, so every Crown Jewel, whoever is the respected world champion on Raw and SmackDown, men and women, will go against each other. And not only will they go against each other, the winner will have bragging rights. And they can also say, with this shiny new belt, they are the Crown Jewel champion. Oh, let me take the banner off so that way y'all can see it a little bit better. They are the Crown Jewel champion. So as of right now, Cody Rhodes will take on Gunther, but we will see because Gunther got to get past Sami Zayn first. And as of right now, Liv Morgan will be taking on Nia Jax. That's depending on if Liv Morgan walked out with the championship. So, and once again, whoever wins, they get that bragging rights for a year. So, Crown Jewel champion. Then Gunther comes out and was like, look here, big dogs. Y'all already know that's for me. I don't know why we sitting here bullshitting. Why we sitting here, you know I'm going to beat up Cody. Blah, 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 blah. Then Goldberg was sitting in the audience and he was like, hey, Goldberg, remember when I said about you being my favorite wrestler, the Bret Hart? I was lying. You trash, big dog. I was just saying that to get on the Bret skin. You trash. You ass. Fuck you and your son next to you. And then Goldberg jumps the barricade, tries to get in there, and then Sami Zayn comes out. They get into a whole scuffle and blah, 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 blah. And blah, 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 blah.
Right. That part.
And that's the end of that segment. Next up, for the Women's World Championship, we have another grudge match. Liv Morgan defending her championship against Rhea Ripley. And as you can see in the background, you got Dominic Mysterio in the shark cage. He had to be. Now, they actually did the shark cage a little differently because they had him over the ramp. Normally, they'll have the shark cage over the ring. So they did it differently. So, this was a pretty okay match. It wasn't spectacular.
No.
I think what it is was that I think this match is weird per se because you look at the height and size difference of Rhea and Liv, and it's hard to imagine a woman like Liv beating Rhea without shenanigans.
Right.
But now you have a rampaging, super pissed off Rhea. So it's like, how you gonna win, Liv? How you gonna win? And it wasn't a bad match, but it was definitely my least favorite match of the night. I would say personally.
Absolutely.
Especially because of the finish. The finish got a little bit botched. What happened was Rhea took out Liv. And instead of going for the pin, she goes to the ref who has a little ref cam and she say, ref, I'm going to go outside and handle some business. And the ref was like, okay, you deserve it. So what had happened, Dominic somehow got the door open into where he was chained. He fell out.
And was dangling like a piñata.
And he was dangling like a piñata. Rhea proceeds to grab a kendo stick and starts to hit
the piñata.
Now, sources are saying she was too early because the ref called it, but Raquel Gonzalez, Rodriguez, she's Rodriguez now. Raquel Rodriguez came back, beat up Rhea, and it caused the DQ. It was supposed to cause to where she beat up Rhea, and as she did on the show, she put Liv on top of Rhea, and that's how the match was supposed to end in the actual 1, 2, 3. But the ref had to kind of fix the botch. So there you go. But Raquel Rodriguez is back, and as of now, she's looking like she's part of the Judgment Day / Liv Morgan's bodyguard. What were your thoughts on all of that, Aranya?
To be frank, I'm kind of over Liv and the Judgment Day. I don't mind Liv being a bad girl or whatever, but it's just at this point, I just am like,
it's the feud that never ends.
It is, and it's just such bullying. It's like, oh, these two people used to be like top dogs of the Judgment Day, and now we secretly kick them out. And anytime they try to challenge us, then we bring in all these other people to help beat them up. I'm over that. Like, I'm over it because it just shows your weakness.
Yeah.
Like, I understand there's a size difference, but just like with Finn, yeah, I know the other Judgment Day comes and they're just like, oh, but Finn stands up to Damian. Like, every time Liv will run behind somebody or duck or whatever, and I'm like, girl, are you mad or not? You know what I'm saying?
Especially considering you're the champion.
Right, and it's like, you sure are a pussy champion, because I could not see, and this is just me personally, okay? I could not see someone like, I just forgot her name from NXT, the champion.
Roxanne?
Yes, Roxanne, because I was like, Raquel? No. I could not see Roxanne Perez being scary like that. Even though Roxanne Perez is this tall.
And plus, we saw when Julia came, we saw a bigger, more muscular, stronger Jordan Grace come.
Right.
Everybody they've been putting in front of her, she's been proving, whoever y'all go get from wherever promotion, put her in front of me, and I'm going to still remain champion.
That's right. It's almost like she's possessed by the belt, and she has her own personal conversation with it, and she's like, we gonna do this. But Liv is always running and hiding. I'm like, come on, Liv, like, you gotta do better, because I understand you dealing with a very pissed off Rhea, but at the same time, you gotta shine at who you are too. You can't be a scary, and then because it takes away from your character, so you've done all this to get here, and now you kind of a pussy. And I'm just like, okay. So I'm just kind of over it. And then here come Raquel, and I'm like, okay, here we go. Another charging bull to knock the people down. And it's like, okay, fine. Good job. Thank you. Next. That's how I felt, to be honest.
And totally understandable. Totally understandable. All right, people. This is what I want y'all to do. I can't, hold on. I don't know if y'all can still hear me if I do this. Okay. Can you still hear me, Aranya?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just let y'all watch her, and watch her facial expressions, because this is where the money's gonna be at. This is where the money's gonna be at. And I'm gonna purposely not put the graphic up there, because I need y'all to watch the facial expressions. The main event of the night, you have the Bloodline and Solo Sikoa and his personal bodyguard, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, taking on the undisputed champion in Cody Raheem Rhodes and the OTC, Roman Reigns. Now,
thank you, Lord.
I'm gonna keep it on Solo layout, no pun intended, because I want you to talk about the match to the people. I want you to let them know. And once again, here's the graphics so y'all can see. Cody Raheem Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, and Solo Sikoa. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Aranya tell. I'm gonna clear the pathway, and if she needs me to chime in, I'm gonna chime in. But I'm gonna let her. I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, you know what? Before I do, the way they disrespected Solo and Jacob was crazy. Because Solo and Jacob had a normal ass entrance.
They did.
Cody had a whole band. There was a band who recently played his song at one of the games, so he had that band play him out. It was a little off, but it was fine.
It was fine. They're kids.
Then you had Roman Infinite Aura Reigns had a whole orchestra
Yes,
play
Lord.
him out. And then it was like Solo and Jacob had to just sit there and watch that.
It's like they had a kazoo, you know, like dude. All right, go on, y'all move.
But go ahead and talk about the match to the people. Go ahead.
Okay, let me start by saying, if I were a wrestler and I were a boy, I would be terrified of Jacob Fatu. Let me start by saying that. He couldn't come nowhere near me because I don't think he would speak. I think he would just growl and bark. Okay? So let's start with that. I'm scared of him. I'm like, hey, stop playing. I'll punch you. Get the fuck out of my face. But, hold on. My mouth got watery. Can we talk about the wonderful shape that Roman Reigns is in? Can we talk about that?
Wonderful.
Because
matter of fact, while you talking, I'm gonna try to find something so that way I'm gonna put it up on there. Go ahead.
Okay.
Keep talking.
He walked out, and I don't think I was breathing the whole time he walked out. I was like, wait.
And it was about a 7-minute entrance.
Yeah. I look, I may be an angel. I don't know. However, look, they're the light. I'm telling y'all, Roman Reigns is in wonderful shape. He is in wonderful shape. He looks great. Okay. And I'm like, okay. We all love Cody. You know what I'm saying? Cody got heart, and that's what people love about him. You know, Raheem, whatever they know.
Not the fact that he just got heart.
He got heart. Cody's been in the same shape as he always been in. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
Roman, you can tell, you can look at Roman and tell that he's been working out and he's been in the gym. Plus, Roman is a bigger guy. You know, like
6'5".
he could. Ooh, thank you, Lord.
6'5", 265.
His hair done grew some more. Yes, that's fish. You've been eating fish. Anyway, so my thing is, you know, when you have Jacob, who is a little shorter and more stocky, and then you have Solo, who is shorter and a little stocky, it's like, how is this gonna work out? You know what I'm saying? Because yes, technically you could have them do some kind of cannonball shit and knock you all down. Okay. However, when you got these two rivals working together to win over it, it gives you this tingly feeling off top. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, all right, like, let's see how this works. All right. You know, so I didn't dislike, of course, anything about the match. I just would be afraid of Jacob. And I think that they did phenomenally of the defense that they could, because let's pull back this curtain, okay? No matter what you may think, and I'm looking at you, audience, no matter what you may think, Solo Sikoa is not our tribal chief. Okay? Just because he has the what's it called?
Ulafala.
Just because he has that does not make him the tribal chief. So let's be real. Okay? He was the Jacob Fatu. Okay? When you're talking about two of the same type of people versus some king type shit. Okay? Look at Roman. Look at him, y'all. Look at him in his glory. Okay? If I saw that man looking at me like I have these gloves on, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I'd be like, dude, make sure you hit my booty.
Ayo.
But seriously, like his presence, his body, his posture, everything says I am a king, okay? And I mean, no offense, but Solo. I don't mean to laugh. So to me, I would have been intimidated by Roman at this point because Roman won his shit back. Okay.
Yes.
And he not trying to hear yes, no, maybe. He's like, no. This is not optional. It's not negotiable. Okay. Basically. So, and I think a little bit that Solo was a little bit, intimidated. I do. I think he was a little intimidated.
What? He was, but I also appreciate the fact that he was like, I can appreciate that at the same time, he was under the guise of, you know what? This is the bed that I made for myself. Yeah. And I'm gonna lie in it. It wasn't no. It wasn't no. I'm scared of Roman. It was like, this is the bed I made for myself, so I'm gonna lie in it. I said that I'm the tribal chief. I said that Roman wasn't coming back. Roman wasn't doing this. I made this decision. I formed this new bloodline, and I'm gonna ride with it.
And it's like, you know what? At least you stand 10 toes down, like unlike some of these other people.
Yes, he is standing 10 toes down in his decision.
In his own pile
I
of
can
shit.
appreciate that.
That's what it is. It's just a pile of shit. So you're going to slip and you're going to be stinky all over. Okay. So there was a lot going on. There was a lot of tension. There was a lot of holding my breath again. Once I actually started to breathe again, there was a lot of holding my breath again, However, the Roman and Cody, dare I say, are a pretty decent tag team duo.
And the one thing that I love what they're doing, I love how Jacob Fatu is booked. I love how he is booked as this unfuckwittable, you can't keep him down. We got to go through extreme fucking measures to take him out. Because you can't just hit him with a punch slam. No, you got to like damn near kill him. And I appreciate that they keeping him booked that way.
I do too. Because it makes him very intimidating.
And the reason why I say that, because the way they had to take him out, Cody had to put him on the announce table and dive off the top rope to, in essence, eliminate Jacob, not Solo. And then right when it was like, okay, it's coming out for Roman and Cody. Nope, the tag team champions, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, come out. And they out there just beating down. And it's like, damn. And then next thing you know, they out there, somebody slides from out the ring and he's standing behind Tama and Tonga.
And all I'm doing is screaming.
And Tama and Tonga are not paying attention.
Nope.
And then Solo recovers and he goes, hey, there's somebody there. Next thing you know, one ate a super kick, the other ate a super kick, took off the guard. Jimmy Uso.
Thank you, Lord.
Jimmy Uso is back. Jimmy Uso is back in the fold. My bad. Hold on. You see how big that smile is on the front of his face?
I'm sure my neighbors weren't smiling because I was in here screaming.
It was probably more lustful and just all kind of just X-rated the way she was probably looking at her TV.
Because if y'all don't know, Jimmy is my favorite twin. Okay.
So, and Jimmy proceeded, got rid of the tag team champs. Roman and Cody did what they needed to do to get the 1, 2, 3. Now, I will say this. After the 1, 2, 3, it brought a tear to my eye. Because Jimmy was in the corner, because Roman was sitting there. You see how Roman is looking kind of emotional. Jimmy looking at him like, nah, my brother, I'm here for you. I did this for you. Like, I'm here for you. And then Roman looking at him like, really? After everything I done, you still love me? You still love me? You're still with me? And then next thing you know, they stand up.
I was boo-hooing, y'all. I was boo-hooing, y'all.
Like I was legitimately getting misty because I was like, why is this emotional?
Right, I can't start coming out my nose. I was boo-hooing.
I was like, wait, why did this get so emotional? And then what happened was, well, let me come back now. Hold on. Bam. So what happens is Jimmy and Roman are leaving, and the bloodline get back in the ring and start beating down Cody. And Jimmy was like, come on, Roman, we got to go help him. And I love Roman. Roman was like, nah, that was a one-time thing, homeboy.
That was one time.
He's like, nah, that was a one-time thing. And then Roman looked, and Jimmy was like, come on. He was like, come on, look. And then Jimmy even looked at him and said, I'm with you, whatever you decide. And Roman was like, fuck it, let's go back. And they went back, and they all three of them took out the bloodline. And then we had the moment of, Roman handing Cody the belt and was like, here. But Roman's still looking at him. Cause you see, look at that look on Roman's face. That's the look of, I'm gonna get this back from you, big dog.
Right. Beautiful, handsome man, you.
I'm getting this back from you.
Look, what? Huh?
And then, wait, there's more, because the music hits and out comes the final boss himself.
Yep.
The Rock.
Yep.
And he was not too happy because he posted a little promo of him walking backstage, and he's saying he wasn't happy. He said he's been gone for a little bit and he's not happy with what he saw in that ring. He ain't feeling what he was just seeing. Whether it's Roman standing side by side with Cody or whether it's Solo, Rock ain't happy. And
Look,
he's saying that he will address.
They not being family. They not being family.
They not being family. So, and The Rock said himself, he'll address it when he addresses it. Now, of course, there's more that I can't post up here, of course, because there was fan cam footage of somehow there was an interaction between KO and Cody by Cody's tour bus, and from that KO just started beating the shit out of Cody, and it was like, what is happening?
What is going on?
It's like, what is happening?
Like, did you eat a mad cow? Chill out. What is happening here?
So KO beats down Cody. They pull him off. KO gets in his car and just take off. I'm out. But Bad Blood, ladies and gentlemen, Bad Blood. It had a lot. It had a lot.
A lot of excitement.
It was a lot, and I appreciated it.
Yeah,
appreciated it all.
Yeah.
But anything you want to say closing out? I'm pretty sure you probably got some Samoans you probably want to talk to. But anything?
Can I just say, you know what? I'm not even going to be specific. Can I say shout out to the Samoans and the Tongans who are a part of this family dynamic, because y'all make my day when you show up.
Y'all really do. Y'all just don't know.
I get so happy. I'm like, here they come. Thank you. You could just be saying, my marshmallow moon. And I'd be like, okay. So, shout out to the Samoans and the Tongans. There are certain few of them. If they would like to hug a fat sister that is similar in complexion to them, I'm your girl. Just put it out there.
There you go.
Closed mouth don't get fed. You feel me?
There you go. Bad Blood, y'all. The return of Bad Blood after it's been gone for so many years. I forgot how long it's been gone, but the return of Bad Blood. There you go. I'm ScooterRay, representing T.A.G and the Less Than Stealthy Ninjas. Less Than Stealthy Ninjas on Run Sita. Whether you loved it or hate it, don't forget to rate it, like, subscribe, comment, as this video would be on T.A.G side and the Ninja side, so comment on both. After you do all of that, you gotta subscribe. After you subscribe, you gotta tag that notification bell so you can be notified of all type of videos, whether you on either channel. You can be notified on tag me ins, hot tags, quick tags, and things of that nature. On the Ninja side, you got Car Chronicles reviews, LTSC and Cafe, Boss Reacts, and Ninja Banter. Just be a part of both families. It's all just one big family. Just be a part of it. Be a part of it. Family. Bloodline style. Family. Just be a part of it. No need to be a hater. Just be a part of it. We welcome all. Just be a part of it.
That's right.
Shout outs to Cosmic Boss. Shout outs to Liv Dizzle. Shout outs to Jaeger Bombastic. Shout outs to Juggernaut 097, who is still the tag predictions champion. Don't worry. I will be getting that back. You ain't got to worry. I will be getting that back. And I'll be your 13 I was at 14. I don't even know. I didn't have so many title reigns. I don't even know. I'm just champ. I'm just a forever champion. But until next time, hold on, I got to get the too sweet off the tag side.
Ooh. I can do it too.
Yeah, you can. Bow. So the two sweets from the tag side. Love one another. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Look out for your mental, physical health. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen of the Ninja Village and the Tag Nation, peace.